Hey, private practice dentists. In this episode, we're going to be talking about optimizing your Google business profile to help your practice rank higher in the Google search results. Stay tuned for some dental SEO tips that will help you attract new patients online.
Welcome to Dental Business Excellence, the podcast dedicated to inspiring dentists to achieve optimal growth and success in their practices. Here, top dental experts will share their insights to bring the latest technology, tools, marketing techniques, practice management strategies, and business solutions that will help increase your bottom line. Here are your hosts, owner of AMP Dental SEO, Adrian Baines, and CEO of White & Associates Practice Consulting, Christian White.
Welcome to Dental Business Excellence. I'm Adrian Baines, along with my co-host, Christian White. Thanks for joining us. In this episode, I'm going to be sharing some basic SEO tips that will help you rank higher in the Google search results above your competition. Christian, I'm going to hand it off to you to get us started.
All right, we have got an insanely great show for you today. If you're watching this on Spotify or on another podcast channel, please go to YouTube to view this video. Adrian is going to be talking about how to optimize your business Google profile and how to get found on Google so that patients find you. He's also going to talk about the number one mistake that dentists make when they optimize their business Google profile, and it makes you invisible on Google. So I'm going to hand this off to you, Adrian. Take it away.
Thanks, Christian. All right, well, let me share my screen with you guys. Really appreciate you tuning in to the show. And what we're going to be talking about today is just some really basic SEO tips to help you optimize your Google business profile. And what I'm going to encourage you to do after you watch this is go check out this article that I'm going to be including down below in the description box. Every year, there's a study that comes out called the Local Search Ranking Factors, and it's put together by this company, White Spark. Darren Shaw's the owner of the company. And every year, he compiles research from the top SEOs across America and, ask them what they're finding, to be the most effective SEO techniques that they've, been working on and testing over the last year. And so this study just came out earlier this month. And what this study says, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but what we're going to focus in on today is this number one SEO signal, your Google business profile. So some people may ask, what the heck is your Google business profile? Maybe you've heard of, Google My Business. It was Google My Business at one time. Before that, it was Google Plus. So the name has evolved over time, but essentially it's your business listing on Google. So I will show you what that looks like. So for today, we're going to be looking in the Jacksonville market at a couple of dentists in that area. And if we scroll down into the search results here, these listings in this map section right here, these are your Google business profile listings. And you want to make sure it's optimized to help you show up higher up in the results. Ideally, you want to be one of these three results here. But if you click into this more places, you're going to see that there's many different clinics that show up. There's 20 clinics per page. And we see here in Jacksonville, there's 10 pages of search results. So you want to be on page one. What I'm going to share with you today is going to help get you there. So let's jump right into it. We're going to talk about Dental Center of Jacksonville today and just look at their profile because these guys have done an excellent job of optimizing their presence here on Google. Now, to log into your profile, it's really simple. All you have to do is open up a search browser and on Chrome using Google Chrome, and then you search for your business name, just like I did. Here's my agency. And when you search for your business name, you should see these controls showing up right here. Now, these are only you can only see these. These are not viewable to the public. If you're a manager, you have access to these controls. So when you search for your business name, you'll know that you're logged in if you see these controls. If you do not see these controls, then you're not logged into the right profile. You can see here that up in the right corner that I'm logged in with my email. So you need to know what the email address is for logging into your business profile. If you don't know what that is, reach out and we can help you with that. There's no charge. We'll do that for free. So let's jump right into it. So once you've accessed your profile, to optimize it, we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna click through a few things. I'm gonna show you why this profile is so just awesome. And then I'm gonna go step by step and show you how you can optimize your profile. So first off, with this clinic, their name, Dental Center of Jacksonville, they have keywords in their name and they've got the city name. So, dental being a keyword that Google looks for, Jacksonville, calling out the city. Not everyone has, their keywords in their business name and dentistry, but they do. That's awesome for them. But also, the other thing that helps them in the Google search results with their profile is they've got a lot of photos. They've got over 253 photos. So if you're looking for a dentist, you don't know who to call, this is great because you can click right in, you can see the doctor and the staff. They even have a 30-second video here. You can see the operatories, the waiting area, just really great imagery to draw in a new patient. So what we recommend, these guys have, over 250 photos, right? But you should have several photos of the exterior of your practice, several photos of your interior, and then, several photos of you and your staff, like at a minimum. And this is something where, you're not going to do this one time. You want to keep adding to your profile, keep adding new photos. But these guys have done an excellent job. Next thing that you want to do is make sure you have your address correct on Google. And what I mean by this is that the way that you have your address displayed on Google is the exact same way that you should display it on your website and across every other website on the web. Consistency of your address is really critical. Areas served. So there's a section where you can call out all the cities that you actually serve, that you want to reach patients. And just like these folks here, they want to reach new patients in Jacksonville. And then your business hours, link to your website, right? We want to make sure that you have a link on here that goes right to your website. And then the next thing is, and this is more advanced. Now, if you can implement this from the beginning, or if you have this now, that's awesome. But there's a section called products and services that you can add in here where you can have an image, and some text. And when you click on this, it's going to open up another window. And then again, we've got keywords in here, dental implants, right? Dental implants in the description. Jacksonville dentist for keywords, right? So having a description of this product and then, or the service with the keywords is critical. And then right here, there's a link to the website. You click that and it takes you right to this dental implants page. So these guys have just done an amazing job with their profile. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you one last thing here. And after this, I'm going to show you step by step how you can optimize your profile. And then as we get towards the end, as Christian said, there's one mistake that we see dentists making frequently. I mean, matter of fact, we have 2 clients that he and I work with that have made this mistake within the last 3 months. So you want to stick around to the very end here to learn about that, make sure that you're not making this mistake. And if you are, to go ahead and correct it. But the last thing that we're going to talk about here for Dental Center of Jacksonville is the description on their profile. as you start to read it, you see that they've got a keyword right here at the beginning. Then you've got the doctor's name, building up his online presence. Just detailed information of what your experience is like when you come into the clinic. Reasons why you should choose this clinic, right? And then they wrap it up, their description, with their business name, like we said before, which includes keywords. So really great description. It tells Google what you do, and it tells the person searching who you are and why they should choose you. So let's shift gears just a little bit here. And I'm going to show you just a few things that you should do at a low level, just basic techniques that you should do to your Google business profile. There are many other things that you can and should do, but we'll save those for future episodes. But first off, what you do is you come into your profile, and we're going to look at my profile here, and edit this button right here. Right here, we can see my business name. If you need to edit your business name, you can right here. If you have multiple locations, what you can do is you could put your business name on your profile and then, put the city in too. You don't have to, but that is something that you could do if you're a multi-location business. You don't want to, excuse me, you don't want to stuff this area with keywords, right? You want to use your business name and your brand name. But again, if you have multiple locations, that's something that you can do to distinguish between locations, would be to put your city name after your business name here. Next thing is your business categories. So you want to make sure you're choosing the proper business categories. Now, this is something that we can help you with. I'm going to click into this. I'm going to show you what the proper categories are in a moment for dentistry. There are a number of them, but to get into this area and edit your categories, you just click on this little pencil here. And what you'll do is you'll choose a primary category, and then you can have as many additional categories as you want. But for best practices, what we recommend is just 2 secondary categories. And I'm going to talk about what those are in a moment. But so again, just 1 primary category and 2 secondary categories. You could have a 4th, but I wouldn't add any more than that. So there's your categories and then your description, right? So in this box, this is where you can write your description. You can write up to 750 characters. You can see that I've written 731 for my description. And then other than that, you're going to have your phone number, your website. You can choose a short name. It's just like 1 word. I would just make your practice name just all 1 word, no spaces for that. And then service areas. We're in a metropolitan area, Minneapolis. We serve clients nationwide. We work with clinics all over America. But for Google in our local area, we want to spell out the towns that we serve here with our agency. You can put up to 20 cities, towns, or counties into this area right here. Then your business hours. So those are the key things that you want to make sure that you have in place with your listing. Let's go back over to these dentists here in Jacksonville. We're going to click into Dental Center of Jacksonville, and we're going to talk about the primary categories that you should be focusing on. Dentist in whatever your city is, right? So the primary category that you should choose for your business listing is dentist. And then as secondary categories, you could use dental clinic. There's one for dental implants, cosmetic dentistry as well, endodontics. I mean, there's a number of them, and we can consult with you and help you determine which are the best categories. Again, you want to stay with 3 or 4 at the most. So that's something that we can do, no charge, just, get in touch with us and we'll help you with that. But yeah, you want to make sure that you use dentist as your primary category for your listing. And just to finish my point with that, the way that you do that again is by going, when you're editing your profile, it's right here, business category, click the pencil and just fill it in right here with dentist. Now, we've been teasing since the beginning of the video that we were going to talk about a mistake that we see a lot of clinics making. And what that mistake is choosing dental clinic as your primary category for your business profile. Do not do this. People are not, for the most part, people do not search dental clinic on Google. They're searching for dentist near me. They're searching dentist or dentist city name. So when you make this mistake, if you use dental clinic as your business, as your primary category, it will push you down in the Google search results. And let me make this point by doing this. So we scroll up here, just below the search bar where it says Dentist Jacksonville, you can see that there's 1,600 searches monthly for Dentist Jacksonville on Google. And the value, the CPC, is like its cost per click. So every time someone clicks on one of these ads, the average cost for that click of this ad is $5.51, right? But what we want to do is, because we know, only a few people click on the ads. They are effective, but most people are clicking on one of these 3 listings here, right? And you want to make sure that you're showing up here in one of these 3 positions. If you want to track new patients from Google, you've got to show up here in this 3-pack of listings. And to do that, you need to use dentist as your primary category. Now I see here like Jacksonville Family Dentistry, they did use dental clinic for their primary categories. And there is an exception. There's always going to be an exception. But the way that I really want to drive home this point is this. Again, there's 1,600 searches per month. We come over here and look at dental clinic Jacksonville. There's only 10 searches per month for that keyword, and it has no value, right? And then if we click into the results that show everyone's Google Business Profile listing, we're going to see how many of them are using dental clinic as their primary category, right? Like this one, ASAP Dental Care, they've got nearly 3,000 reviews. They've got a huge presence, but they've chosen to use dental clinic, which is a fatal error. They're missing out on thousands of searches per month just because they're using the wrong category. Any others in here that have, yeah, here's another one, North Jacksonville, complete dentistry, over 1,000 reviews, just an amazing presence, over 20 photos, right? And they're just missing the mark by having the wrong category. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. I mean, again, there's a lot more to optimizing your profile and SEO. Today, we're just focusing on step 1 is your Google Business Profile. So we want you to come back to the channel for more SEO tips. But I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Christian, do you have any questions or anything that you wanted to chime in about on that?
So Adrian, with a lot of the services that you offer, you can walk a dentist from step 1, step 2, and step 3 with their business profile to get it where it needs to be. That's something that you can kind of hold the doctor's hand or the staff through that.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, 'cause that's
Absolutely.
okay, great, because that's a major concern for doctors. I mean, they're in op 2 dealing with a patient, and then they go from op 2 to op 3, and and all day long they're dealing with stuff. And at the end of the day, the last thing they're going to want to deal with is go to My Business, in Google and try and update their profile on top of everything else that they have to do. If they can count on you for doing that, that'd be a great value.
Absolutely. So you're 100% correct. Most of our clients want us to handle all of this for them. For those that are kind of like do-it-yourselfers, we went through all the steps that you need. But yeah, this is something that is completely hands-off for our clients. We take care of all this for them. Or if there's someone in the office that, part of their responsibilities is managing the digital marketing and kind of working alongside us, then we're going to coach them too on everything that they need to do. But yeah, if you're the dentist, this isn't something that you should be handling. That you need someone doing it for you.
Amen. Well, that's Adrian. That was a lot of great information that you shared. I think that's something that obviously most dentists don't know about, but now they do. So
Yeah.
I think, for today, that's going to be a wrap. If you have questions or you would like Adrian to take a look at your SEO, please go to the bottom of this page. There's a description box. You can click on that and you can set up an appointment with Adrian. Please like, comment, and share this video. Thank you for tuning in to the Dental Business Excellence Podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Dental Business Excellence Podcast. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts so you don't miss the next episode. While you are there, leave us a rating and review to help us spread the word about the show.